Could say President Obama will host some visitors from outer space tomorrow. His guests will be the 3 Apollo 11 astronauts to mark the 40th anniversary of the first landing on the moon. But of course, hundreds of thousands of workers helped get them there, including one whose quick thinking helped make history. Randall Pinkston has his story.
Houston, we see you on the steerable, over.
As Apollo 11 descended to the moon, Stephen Bales was at NASA's Mission Control in Houston, the guidance officer for the historic flight. He was just 26 years old.
I thought if there was going to be a problem, it would happen before we ever started the landing.
But there had not been any major problem since liftoff 3 days earlier, and the lunar module, called Eagle, with astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on board, was now 50,000 feet above its destination.
Everything looked just perfect. I was really excited. I said, this is it.
Suddenly, 5 minutes into the descent, with the Eagle at 6,000 feet, an alarm went off.
1202 alarm.
Armstrong alerted Mission Control, a 1202 alarm. Even the astronauts didn't know what that meant.
1202, what's that?
In Mission Control, Flight Director Gene Kranz turned to Bales for an immediate answer.
1202 alarm meant that the computer wasn't finishing all its tasks that it was assigned to do that second.
The Eagle's computer system was simply overloaded, which could have caused the navigation system to fail, forcing NASA to abort the moon landing.
Everybody's waiting for me now.
It's executive overflow. If it does not occur, then we're fine.
To Bales, everything else looked good. The Eagle's altitude, its speed.
Give us a reading on the 1202 program alarm.
I took 15 seconds to make up my mind. That is an eternity.
With the whole world watching, waiting for man's first touchdown in another world. Whether to continue or not at that crucial moment was up to Bales.
Do you remember how you were feeling at that moment?
I was scared to death. Absolutely scared to death.
Give us a reading on the 1202 program alarm.
Then Bales spoke up.
We're going that flight.
I say, flight, we're going at alarm.
Radar flight looks good. Roger. 2,000 feet.
The descent continued. Eagle dropped to 2,000 feet.
We have another 1202 alarm.
But computer program alarms went off 6 more times. Each time Bales gave the green light.
Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for landing. Retro. Go. Righto. Go.
What are the variables that you're considering when you're trying to decide go or no go?
We've been trained to not sit there and think about things like you can mess this up. We were trained to think about things like how can you make it work.
40 feet down, 2.5. Picking up some dust.
With less than a minute of fuel left, Eagle made its final approach.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
And I was just relieved.
Okay, that looks good there, Neil.
While the world was in awe. The following month, when President Richard Nixon presented the 3 Apollo 11 astronauts with Medals of Freedom, the president also gave out a 4th to Steve Bales as a representative of everyone at Mission Control.
This is the young man, when the computers seemed to be confused, and when he could have said stop, or when he could have said wait, said go.
Well, it really was a technological miracle that we could do that in 1969.
Bales stayed with NASA for 27 more years and now sells chemicals, an earthbound job for a man who helped open a new frontier in space. Randall Pinkston, CBS News, Sewell, New Jersey.